Since you're attacking us, can you give us a question?
Go ahead.
No, Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization
You are attacking our news.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
News organization.
Your organization.
Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
Can you state categorically,
She's asking a question. Don't
Mr.
be rude.
President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
You're attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you give us a question?
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not appropriate.
Russia will have much greater respect for our country when I'm leading it than when other people have led it. All countries will respect us far more than they do under past administrations.
Are you sure about that?
Because nobody's ever had crowds like Trump has had.
Donald, you're not going to be able to insult your way to the presidency.
First of all, Rand Paul shouldn't even be on this stage. He's number 11. He's got 1% in the polls. I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there. In Wisconsin,
No, we talk about
in
this.
Wisconsin, you're losing $2.2 billion right now.
You're using
I
the
would
talking-
do so much better than that.
Mr. Trump,
Let me just built an unbelievable company worth billions and billions of dollars. I don't have to hear from this man. Believe me. Jeb doesn't really believe I'm unhinged. He said that very simply because he has failed in this campaign.
Not a lot of conservatives come out of Manhattan. I'm just saying.
What Donald Trump did was use eminent domain to try to take the property of an elderly woman on the Strip in Atlantic City.
He would take his pants off and moon everybody. When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend. They are not our friend. They are not our friend. They are not our friend.
And by the way, Mexico has been so nice. So nice. I respect the government of Mexico. I respect the people of Mexico. I love the people of Mexico.
They are not our friend. They are not our friend. They are not our friend.
And on the border fence, it now appears clear U.S. taxpayers will have to pay for it up front. What is your plan to get Mexico to pay for it?
I got it. You have any more? On the fence. It's not a fence. It's a wall. You just misreported it. We're going to build a wall. We are going to build a wall. For the wall. The wall. Oh, Mexico's not going to pay for the wall. The wall's to the wall.
We're going to build a wall, and it's going to be a serious wall. Mexico, Sean, is going to pay for the wall. It's going to be a serious wall. It's going to be a real wall. Make the wall 2 feet shorter or something. I mean, everything's negotiable. We need a wall. Whether the wall is 50 feet tall or 40 feet tall, the wall just got 10 feet higher. The wall is the wall. Yeah. The wall gets the wall. It's going to be a very terrific wall. We will build a great wall along the southern border, and Mexico will pay for the wall. Great leaders, but they're going to pay for the wall. We will begin working on an impenetrable, physical, tall, powerful, beautiful southern border wall.
Good luck with that.
They love me. I love them. They love me. They love me. They love me. They love us. Everybody loves what I'm doing. And everybody loves me. They love me. They love me. They love me. They love me. They all love me. They love me. I love them. They love me and I love them.
They love me and I love them.
We love you, Mr. Trump. They love me. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. I can do anything. It's not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million, This whole election is being rigged.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You got to see this guy. Oh, I don't see this guy. Oh, I don't see this guy. Oh, I don't see this guy. I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
That reporter he is talking about is Serge Kovaleski, who now works for the New York Times. As you can see right there, he suffers from a chronic condition that impairs movement of his arms.
Certain people are zeros. Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. No, you don't. You haven't been called. Go back to Univision.
How dare you touch a white woman?
Why not? You fucking talk to my kid's face. No, you're a Jamaican teacher.
We've got people in positions of power who I know for a fact are liars. Liars. I watch the TV. My president comes on the TV and he lies to me. I know he's lying. He lies all the time.
Look, friend.
I don't believe any one of them. Not one. I believe Donald.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, he says what I'm thinking.
What's that?
We're gonna take this country. You guys will be shit out of luck.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because we don't have a lot of patience for hippies and the gutter snipes of society. The people that
It'll be Kim State 2016 and Trump's elected.
You mean that you'll shoot me?
No, we would never do that. Fuck those goddamn Muslim pieces of shit. Is that what you wanted? Is that you can put that up and all your communists can jack off together and say, oh, the mean conservative said something mean. Boo-hoo. He doesn't like black people. Get a fucking life.
A fucking Nazi just said some shit. You betcha. Fucking Nazi scumbag supporting Donald Trump right here.
What's up, guys? So we're over here filming over here, exercising. Look what this lady wants to tell us. Go ahead. Let us know. Go ahead.
I said you're scumbags.
Uh-huh.
You're child pedophilers, faggot bitches that turn into terrorists.
Okay.
You fuck each other's asses, suck each other's dicks, and rape children, and you're terrorists now because you hate yourself so much. Now you're taking pictures in front of a plane to remind you of 9/11. Oh, you so American that you look like you're not terrorists? I would never do that.
Oh.
I'm putting y'all on Facebook.
Go ahead. Really feel stupid.
No, I'm really not going to feel stupid because you're not American top team. You're American terrorists.
Yeah.
And God told me so. God is in your brain, You don't love God. You don't love God. You don't love Jesus. You don't love Jesus. You don't love Middle East. You don't love Middle Easterns. 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 You don't love You do not love Middle Easterns in America. You do not love Middle Easterns in America. You do not love Middle Easterns in Middle Eastern. You do not love these Middle Easterns in America. Hate Middle Easterns.
And you're Donald Trump supporter, correct?
Absolutely. Why? Yeah, I just believe that he's gonna make this country do good again. You know, years in the past, not a lot of luck with that, especially with Obama. So I believe that Donald Trump will get this country going again. You know.
How do you feel about Trump's motion to repeal the Gay Marriage Act to make America straight again?
I think it's great. I think it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's something different, something that we need for change, you know?
Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual.
I don't believe there should be a woman president.
Why not?
I believe in Christianity. I see that she does not stand for the Christianity.
Does Christianity say you can't have a female president?
It doesn't say. I just don't believe it should be women leaders.
You think women should be more in the complementary role?
Yes, I do. I believe women should, stand back from things like this, especially from the White House, and to be speakers like this.
Here's to the ladies, the fair and the weak. What is that whipcord resilience that lets the weaker sex play half the night, then bob up clear-eyed, ready for the next morning's work? The homemaker walks miles every day, from sink to icebox, from cupboard to stove, and from kitchen to dining table. Even an efficiency expert would be staggered by the amount of chasing around and indoor road work that the little woman takes as a matter of course. There's the stair-climbing event, for example, usually accomplished full tilt and with an armload of brooms, mops, blankets, and sundry household paraphernalia. Ironing is another kind of work that's a lot of little jobs all rolled into one. Just to iron one of hubby's shirts, for instance, the iron may have to be lifted 20 or 30 times.
I just don't believe it should be women leaders. I just don't believe it should be women leaders. I just don't believe it should be women leaders.
I just don't believe it should be women leaders.
They want a global society.
What do you mean global society?
That means the whole world, one whole world, like intervenes. Everybody, no boundaries anywhere, and you can't have that.
We eat pork. Okay.
But how does it affect your life if somebody doesn't speak English, doesn't eat pork? How does that affect you?
Because they want to bring their culture.
What evidence are you seeing that they are trying to cleanse out your culture and impose their own?
Well, when you don't assimilate. In other words, people from another country come and they have their own enclaves and they exclude people from living amongst them because they want to maintain their heritage and their ties to their original country.
Are there enclaves in America with just Muslims or Mexicans that you're not allowed to go in?
Well, I mean, look at France. You know,
I'm talking about America, though. I'm talking about America.
And I can't find any, off the top of my head because I'm just not informed enough about the enclaves.
Some of the other emails that's come out about Trump are untrue.
About him assaulting women?
Absolutely. I do not believe all of that whatsoever. I believe it's all kind of fixed.
You think it's some conspiracy where 12 women just got in a room and figured, let's bring him down?
Money can change anything.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
I do not like political correctness.
Political correctness.
If he don't do anything but close the border with Mexico, that will increase the level of security in the United States tremendously. If we don't get control of our borders, we're going to have domestic civil war in this country. We're going to have terrorism, people blowing up buses.
They exploited and manipulated a preconceived plan of ethnic cleansing and political repression against us that had been brewing for years.
So they're trying to ethnically cleanse white people?
Well, sure they are. Won't you wake up?
There's an effort to ethnically cleanse white people?
Oh, yeah, certainly there is.
Are you fucking crazy? Huh?
Well, give me examples.
Well, there are two bills now in the legislature to demolish or remove every Confederate monument on the State House grounds.
So that's a threat to you being alive?
Make America great again.
We had so many incredible people coming here. Mr. Arnaud, they're going to do tremendous things in this country. So there's a great spirit going on right now, a spirit that many people have told me they've never seen before, ever. We're going to create jobs. I said that I will be the greatest jobs producer that God ever created. And
jobs producer that God ever created.
It's a movement like the world has never seen before.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
We fought the public accommodations fight 10 years ago with the blacks. Are we going to have to start all over again with women?
How about, would you like a sign up there that said blacks only or whites only? It's the same principle, sir. Women are persons. Women are people.
the whole world to know why we are meeting here. The President of the United States, as you know, who said he was getting elected to end the war, turned out to be very far from the truth.
Britain is up to its neck in apartheid, and that's why we're here today.
Began with a small, disorganized protest on Wall Street in Lower Manhattan here in New York, has grown today to demonstrations nationwide against corporate greed. From New York to L.A., even up in Maine, people took to the streets to express their anger and make sure their message is heard.
2 weeks and counting. Several hundred faithful protesters continue to camp out at a park near Wall Street. Their numbers grow each day, fueled by the power of social media. A few scuffles with NYPD and the common threat of discontent over high unemployment and distrust of government and corporations.
We're coming together and we're saying things need to be changed.
It's a movement that a lot of people didn't expect.